last few weeks, months, maybe about a month, I've been going through this program called uh, marketing for no programming for marketers, or technical marketing. I can't remember the exact name, but it was created by Justin Maris and Nat Eliason, and been like slowly plotting through. I've had this program for uh, maybe 2-3 years, and just never dug into it because I never quite understood my deficiency in technical marketing, and how much I could accomplish if I just had a little bit of technical knowledge, until I started working at Reforge and realized how much more that Brian and Dan know than I do. And I just realized I need to start closing that gap. And so I finally cracked into this program. Like I said, slowly plotting through it. Last week I did a little bit of GitHub and learned how Git and GitHub and pull requests work. And today, this morning, the first thing that I did was log into the program, and I started working through a lesson on creating a Twitter bot that will allow you to automatically post quotes. It will automatically allow you to post content, and just really cool to see what can be done with a little bit of knowledge around programming, a little bit of knowledge around Python. And so I'm excited to see how I can build up that skill and create an evergreen process around publishing and republishing content, whether it's for Shogun, whether it's for my own blog, whether it's for Reforge, and then thinking about the logical extension from Twitter into Instagram. And I've been reading a lot of articles about how people use scrapers and automation to build up Instagram accounts. So I'm really interested in that, and so I think that would be a next step to take these learnings. Just the bigger picture thing I think I wanted to mention here is that I would not have had the time to do this unless I started pulling away from writing so much content for my own blog, right? So last year my goal was to post every single week, which I did, and that led to 52 something posts, and it was great. It was great to have that kind of backlog of very good articles that I can rely on and that I can continue to republish. And I miss it a lot. I want to go back and get back to writing next year, but for this year, for 2019, I really needed to take a step back and focus on improving some of the deficiencies that I had in my own abilities and add tools to my toolbox. So I'm glad to have paused and to have taken the time. And it was just the hard thing right now is trying to find the time to spend honing those skill sets versus time that I should be doing, like actively working, whether it's some content creation on Instagram, on doing some writing basically, and doing some vlogging, so that I'm still recording and documenting the journey, and balancing that out with the education, spending the time to learn this thing. And kind of what's working for me, like I tried to do this thing where I was carving out time on Thursday nights where I would stay up till 2 o'clock and get this work done, but it was hard for me to implement. I tried to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings from 10 to 12. I would work on this stuff, and that was hard to implement. And kind of what's worked for me is really taking a 80-20 approach. So 80% of the time, basically the 80-20 approach, but the way I will delegate the 20% of the time where I will focus on learning the skill set is I try to just try to dump it in on Friday. So Friday I will wake up, I will work on it, I will carve out another 2 hours at some point in Friday to work on it some more, and then I will designate a little bit of time on Saturday morning to continue to work through this course. And so far I think that's the best fit for me, and it's allowed me to slowly make progress on the course and slowly continue to refine the skill set. So that's been pretty cool.